Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys your Divine Masculine Water Sign reading. So this is going to be for those of you that have a Divine Masculine who falls under the signs of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Now, of course, you can watch this reading if you're a water sign yourself. And also this does apply to not only the sun signs, but you can do Moon, Rising, and even Venus. Of course, just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using here today will be listed down below, as well as these beautiful organites created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. And if you guys are interested in your own personalized version of this reading, I will put the link down below. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to follow the outline that I have created for this reading. The first thing we're going to focus on is what is the Divine Masculine's headspace towards this feminine this week. So water sign Divine Masculines, what is the headspace energy towards the feminine this week? Let's see. Headspace energy from water sign masculines to their feminines. Okay, so we have dark moon, very interesting. So there's something about the moon's energy right now that's really affecting the masculine. Now we do have the full moon in Virgo actually coming through tomorrow, but any kind of a moon, to me, there's like a couple of days before and after that we start feeling that energy. So I just feel like this present moon energy is really affecting this masculine. So whenever the moon's around, what does the moon mean? Well, the moon is feminine for one, but it's also about dreams. It's our subconscious. So Divine Feminines, what I want to say is that if you've just recently had a dream about your masculine, it's almost like there's something that he is sharing with you through that dream. So definitely pay attention to that. And we have this, it says maturing energy, growing up, introspective, knowing thyself. So just, of course, take this as it resonates. But if you haven't seen this masculine in a while, okay, and you're wondering if anything has really shifted or changed, I feel like this is actually information that's coming to you through this dream. Now, if you haven't had a dream about the masculine, this could be like telepathy. This could just be an inner knowingness that the feminine just has towards this masculine, okay? But he's definitely thinking of his feminine as time has gone by. He's thinking about how much time has passed or how long it's been since he's seen her, if that resonates for your situation, or just how much he wants to grow with her and to mature with her together. So he's doing a lot of introspection, looking at himself, going deep within himself. And of course, that dark moon, it could be a little bit of shadow work as well, dealing with some fears, especially suppressed fears, etc. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards and see what's going on around this thought process of the moon. We have the Two of Cups. Wow, he's really thinking about his feminine in a romantic way. So again, you guys, if you had a romantic dream about this masculine, this is confirming for you that that's because that's in his headspace. Like he's thinking about this. Two of Cups is beautiful. It's the ultimate like intimacy. It's two people being on the same page. And even though it might not be that you are on the same page in reality right now, there is definitely something going on in his mental space where he's thinking about, connecting with you, or he's thinking about, what it would be like to come together and grow old together is what I'm actually getting. So if he could see his feminine as his life partner, he can see his feminine as this is the person that I will be with in the end kind of thing. So I'm getting that for some. We also have the Eight of Cups. So this kind of confirms for me, you guys, that there may be a separation, or this masculine or you may have had to separate from each other in order to go find yourself, to figure out who you were, because it does say know thyself. Eight of Cups means someone walks away to figure out who they are. So that could have happened here. Masculine is really reflecting, because the moon is all about reflection. So we're reflecting right now when we left or why we have to leave right now. Even though we love this person, we know that we have to figure out who we are. So that is what I'm seeing here this week from the water sign masculines, is that even though they have this love for this feminine, it's like they know that they either had to leave or they have to leave in order to figure out who they are, and to really take that time to reflect on themselves, right? Might even be too, he's thinking about how she left him, if that's your story. And we have the Three of Wands. Look at this. So we have this masculine and feminine and a little baby here. Three of Wands is on the horizon. I do feel like for the majority of these masculines that they feel like the feminine is the person for them in the end. Kind of like after they, do something here, figure something out, they want to come together with her on the horizon in the end. So they're really thinking about the future. They're really thinking about what life would be like with the feminine. They're really thinking about that a lot. Very interesting, right? So let's see what is going on when it comes to the heart space, the emotions right now. What does that energy look like? Heart space and emotion from this masculine to the feminine. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. Thinking of you. Wow. A loving thought, serendipity. So this is confirming for us this week. If you guys have your masculine in your dreams and in your headspace, in your heart, this is because he's thinking about you. You are in his heart this week. It's like really coming through very strong, okay? There's definitely this full energy in the heart space for sure. It's already came through the thoughts, but heart space really, really thinking about this. All right, let's get some tarot cards. Oh, wow. Look at this. The Eight of Cups again. Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of compare both of the cards here. Now, this particular deck, it gives a keyword, and this does say codependency. So codependency, of course, to me, it's kind of like the devil's energy. The devil in tarot is all about our attachments to things, being codependent on substances or people, or just, certain behaviors that aren't good for us. I feel like that's probably why somebody needed to exit. Somebody needed to leave, but they never forgot about you. If your masculine walked away from you, feminines, he never forgot about you. That's what I'm seeing here. And there definitely is this feeling of wanting to come back with you and reconnect with you someday. And, that's just something that's going on in the heart space. So he definitely feels the separation, or he feels like he really needs to clear up what's going on in his life to be a better version, not only for himself, but also for you as well. So that's what's going on here. And that's probably what that whole maturity thing is, and growing and introspection and knowing oneself. So that is interesting. Let's see what else. We have oh wow, look. See the Four of Pentacles, Four of Trees, growth. So yes, there is something about growing here. Now, the Four of Pentacles is one of those cards where it's like, to me, it has like dual meanings. One, we're either holding on too tight and we need to let go, or one is like we need to hold on more. So I just feel like what's happening here is that this masculine is actually growing a lot through loss. And maybe perhaps by losing you, if that's your story, he's actually grown and matured quite a bit. So the separation has really been, it's definitely affected him. It's really, in a way, helped him mature on his journey by losing you. Interesting. All right, let's get one last tarot. Ooh, Seven of Angels, you guys, which is the Seven of Swords. So I don't know if some of you guys experienced a Seven of Swords situation in your connection, but the Seven of Swords is somebody who kind of either ghosts you or doesn't explain themselves, or, is a little sneaky, even deceptive, and that can create a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. So I kind of feel like with that Eight of Cups and now the Seven of Swords coming up, some masculines may have just kind of exited the scene because either they couldn't handle something, they were too immature at the time to explain themselves or to be honest with with you or even apologize. So I just feel that this masculine is really reflecting on the past with his feminine this week. And he's really thinking about how much he's grown and how much he has changed over this period of time. And you're just in his heart space, and he's thinking about what could be in the future or what could have been. And that's what we have. So hope that resonates with somebody out there. All right, now we're going to go ahead and shift gears, and we're going to go into the energetic frequency that's connecting you and the masculine at this time. All right, let's see what we got. What is the energy that connects this masculine and feminine at this time? So this is like an energy field. This could be the dream world as well. This could be telepathic thoughts, psychic communication. Ooh, okay. Wow. To me, whenever I see this card, this always reminds me of the feminine for sure. And she's like the empress in this card. She's everything in this card. Very beautiful, very, very just nurturing, queen-like energy, just beautiful. So this Four of Trees, and you see this tree on her back. What's interesting is we have growth. And then, of course, we've got this card that talks about maturing. So this masculine could be seeing this feminine right now, maybe in an older age or as she's grown through the years. Like he's seeing her in a whole new light. Okay. He's able to appreciate her beauty. And it's not just her physical beauty. He is able to appreciate in all the ways that she has grown, and matured. I feel that. And if the feminines aren't quite sure whether or not this masculine has done the work, I feel like in some sort of energy field, such as a dream or visualization, it's like you're visualizing that your masculine has grown. You're visualizing that the two of you guys are, adding to some sort of life here in the 3D world, as in maybe one day you guys will eventually come together and be able to create this beautiful life together. So this energy field consists of this wish, this dream for now. That unicorn there, that tells me here that it might not be quite part of reality just yet, but it is possible. You can see the bird here with the nest. Those eggs have not cracked, so there's still this incubation period, okay? And there's still also this growth period where we're figuring out who we truly are. And we have a lot of these elements here too. So I just feel like what's happening right now in this energy field between masculine and feminine, a lot of growth, a lot of maturing, a lot of dreaming of what could be, and also appreciating each other on a level that maybe we didn't before. And, when you become a little bit more wisdom filled throughout your years, it's interesting how your tastes change, and the things that once turned you on don't turn you on as much anymore. Other things turn you on. So I'm kind of getting this energy field where other things are doing it for us now. It's not just about the physical, it's about other things too. It's our wisdom, it's our soul, it's our intellect. There's a bunch of different things here. And that's why I talked about the elements. It's not just the physical body anymore. It is it's the mind, it's the soul, it's the spirit, right? You both are really thinking about one another when your eyes are closed. You're going within to connect, for sure. This card speaks about faith as well. As you can see, there's these different religions here. So there's lots of belief systems. You guys could be of a different faith, or you guys could be very open and you have tried your hand at a bunch of different religions. I know I have, so I feel like I can take a little bit of everything and just, take what resonates for me and get rid of what doesn't. So for me, I feel what kind of helps you to figure out who you are and what you identify with in this life. And so I feel like the feminine and the masculine has gone through some different belief systems and have had faith. And there is this blindfold where it's forcing us to go within, to trust our own inner compass, to trust what we know, to trust our higher power, also to trust that the universe is putting us on a certain path for a certain reason and we're following it. So this is shared energy between masculine and feminine. Very cool. But I feel like you guys are connecting when your eyes are closed. Ooh, look at this. And we have all of this, and like the skulls energy and all these like mathematical calculations and this typewriter with all these like words and different things and books and information. So to me, there's also about learning through educating ourselves on our journey as well. So there's a lot of different things that are helping people mature here. And it's also giving them an opportunity to really think about things in a realistic, rational way, but also realizing that dreaming and fantasy, as well as having faith and spirituality, that's also important too. So I see a masculine and feminine having access to all of these things, all of these realms, but finding balance in all of it, if that makes sense, right? So dreaming, but not getting so carried away to where that we don't have our feet on the ground and we're not actually able to execute our plans, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot cards with this one. Really examining. I feel also too, this could be like a calculation where we're trying to, or like a mathematical, like a question. We're trying to figure something out, like a problem, and we're trying to solve it. It's a puzzle. It's a mystery. I feel like that's also what's happening here between masculine and feminine. We're trying to understand something. We're trying to understand why we're thinking something, why we're feeling something, why something keeps coming up. What does this mean, right? Ooh, Four of Cups. That's definitely I don't get it. I don't understand something yet. That's why I'm not grabbing for it, the Four of Cups. It's there and it's amazing and it's beautiful. The person is looking at it. They're in awe of it, but they're not grabbing it because they don't understand. Either they don't know how or they don't get it yet. So the Four of Cups is Spirit's way of saying, we're presenting you something, but you may not have all of the ingredients yet, or you may not have all of the maturity or all of the wisdom yet to solve this mystery or this puzzle. So I feel like this might be a timing thing here that's keeping masculine and feminine apart. There just could be certain things that are taking place that need to take place before they come together. And we have the Ten of Cups. So to me, this is literally the masculine and feminine's dream world of being together in the end. And I kept picking that up. It's like this masculine is seeing his feminine as somebody that he will end up together in later years, or in the end, it will be her. And so you guys kind of both share this dream, this Ten of Cups world. And this Ten of Cups world may not, it's like up in the sky. It might not be in the physical world right now, but it is attainable in this life if you guys both want it. But it will require both parties to basically do the work and get on board with this. But this is so cool. And also too, the feminine and the masculine, there could be cats and dogs in their connection as well. That could be the family that they come together and build. It doesn't have to be physical children. It can be pets. Okay, what else? We have the Five of Coins, Five of Pentacles. So we can see this person, they look like they're very down and out. They're looking for a handout. So they feel kind of shut out and down and out. So I just feel like right now there's definitely this energy here where we feel like this door's closed, or we feel like, I don't know how we're going to get to that Ten of Cups. But what Spirit is basically saying here is that we can get to that Ten of Cups, but we are going to have to do some work. We're going to have to reflect. We're going to have to grow. We're going to have to apply ourselves on our journeys in order to get to this destination or point. So of course, there's no guarantees here, but this is about showing up and doing the work for yourself. And so both people, both masculine and feminine, have access to this Ten of Cups, but it's going to require them both to see and to start to take action steps towards even holding that cup and picking up that cup and looking at it and saying, wow, is this what I want? Do I deserve this? Do I feel good enough for it? Right? We might have to go through all of those things to get to that Ten of Cups. So right now, this connection could just be at that stage where, okay, so we're at the Four, right? There's a foundation here, of course, but then we're going through some changes with the Five. We have to change some things. There's some challenges here in order to get to the 10. So it is possible, so the world that you guys are both dreaming of, the world that you guys both have access to, seems to be in this other place, this other dimension, this other timeline. But it's actually destined for you if you guys can both get there. So you guys are connecting with this world, and you're also gaining a lot of information about each other through telepathy or your dreams. So definitely pay attention and definitely write things down because something's happening here. And you guys, there could be some very sensual dreams or sensual connecting going on in this energy field. I definitely see that too. Okay. So let's now take a look and see what is the masculine's higher self messages to his feminine currently. What does this water sign masculine want his feminine to know at this time? I'm confused about what I want right now. So that can be the holdup. That can be that Four of Cups energy that we looked at here. I see it. I'm intrigued by it. It delights me. It's wow, it's great. But in reality, not really sure. I'm kind of confused about this. I'm trying to figure things out. And it kind of goes with this card here too, where you have this monkey and he's holding the skull and he's kind of trying to figure something out. He's trying to analyze this situation and he's trying to use his logic, okay, to figure this out. But Spirit is actually saying to utilize your emotions to figure it out. So this masculine, I feel, is kind of going back and forth between his intellect, so his head, and his heart space to figure out the mystery of this feminine. So he's kind of confused right now. He's trying to figure it out. He feels something. There's definitely some activity going on, but he doesn't know what it's about. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. I'm navigating my way home to you. Wow, and look at all those mountains, you guys. Those mountains are challenges. There's a lot of peaks and there's lots of valleys there. And so this is a journey. This is, to me, all the changes, number 5 on the journey right now to get to the 10. So if you think about it, this entire reading is really connecting because the 10 of Cups is home. That's a home card to me. 10 of Pentacles is as well. But this to me is happy home. Look at these animals are by the fire. They are nice and safe and warm at their home by that fire. And I'm navigating my way home to you. Wow, that's pretty cool. So what's happening right now on the journey is this masculine is trying to navigate his way home to his feminine. And it's like in this dream world, you're working something out. And so if you feel like you're having these dreams and they don't mean anything, you couldn't be further from the truth. They mean so much. We have there is someone else. So that might be really heart-wrenching for some of you guys to hear right now. But the thing is, sometimes there are karmic partners on people's journeys in order for them to learn and to heal the things that they need to heal. So right now, there could be someone else in the masculine's life that is causing him to, not be able to grab that cup, not being able to come home to you right now. So there could be a delay on this journey. It's definitely not personal because we could see how the masculine is seeing and feeling about the feminine. He's thinking about her and he's in 2 of Cups energy with her. He's also in this 10 of Cups energy, or both of you guys are in 10 of Cups energy in this other world. So there definitely is love here. There's definitely emotions and feelings, but there's something happening right now on this masculine's journey where he needs time. He needs, to clear some sort of cycle. He needs to learn some sort of lesson. And maybe you do too, feminine. This could even be like there is someone else. Like I know that there's someone else in your life right now, which is why I'm not coming forward. Maybe I'm waiting for better timing. Just take that if it resonates. But there could be third party here for this situation. Now, there's someone else that doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could just be that there's something else right now that is in the way. This could be an addiction. This could be, I haven't done all the things or accomplished all the things I've wanted to accomplish. So that something else could be I still have ambition. I still have this. I still have that. And I don't feel like I can do these things while I am trying to connect with, you, divine feminine. So there's something that's definitely in the way and he is trying to navigate his way home to you. And that's what he wants you to know from the higher self. I think that's beautiful. All right. So we're going to go ahead and end the reading with upcoming energies as you guys both continue to move forward on this journey. Let's see. Future energies between this masculine and feminine. We have expansion. That's awesome. Okay. So Jupiter to me, I feel, is connected to the word expansion, where we're really expanding our horizons. We're really growing. We're traveling beyond. We are, changing the way that we think. We're being open-minded on our journey. We're definitely ascending and we're growing. So that is beautiful because we already got that Four of Trees, which was about growth. And we have the King of Wands. So that to me is the masculine. The King of Wands can be connected to the sign of Leo. So to me, that Leo energy is very much like, king of the jungle, like somebody who's really, really in their passion. They're really expanding their minds. They're growing immensely on their journey. They're finding themselves. So I think it's pretty cool because that was one of the first cards here. We have maturing, growing up, introspection, knowing thyself. The King of Wands to me in tarot, this is just me personally as a reader, is the king that finds himself. He finds himself through his experiences. He expands himself, expands his mind through his experience. He has the ultimate wisdom at the end because of everything that he has gone through. So the masculine, I feel right now, is learning so much about himself through his experiences. And if that includes other people right now, that is all a part of his resume in life. It's only helping him. It's actually adding to, his plate of wisdom and everything else. We have confusion. Okay. So we've seen that word before. Where did we see it? Let's look. I'm confused about what I want right now. As this masculine lives his life, he will become less and less confused. As you can see here in the card, we have a lot of influences of spirit around this masculine. So he is on a journey right now. And of course, Wands is fire energy, and fire to me is spirit, but it's also your creativity and your passion and how you thrive in the world. So right now, this could definitely be the masculine's way of expressing himself is through creativity or through, what he is learning spiritually in this life. So he's clearing up confusion as he moves forward. So remember, this is really about what's going on between both masculine and feminine, but he's showing up, which is why I'm focused there right now. We have the Three of Coins. So the Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles is a work card. Okay. So there is something about working in the material world. Definitely taking charge of your career, maybe your life purpose and your mission. This yellow energy is solar plexus chakra, and that particular chakra to me is connected to our confidence to be able to thrive and go forward on our life purpose and mission journey. So this to me tells me like we're aligned with our destiny. So the masculine is, and this could be for the feminine as well, as in both parties are like doing really well in the physical. They're doing really well on their journey. They're expanding their minds. They're growing. They're not going through a stagnant cycle. Now, they might be feeling that way with their connection, but that's certainly not what's happening on an energetic level individually, okay? And we have creation. That's great. So creation, of course, to me is like an empress influence, okay? We're creating major changes. We're creating, all types of projects. We are doing things that are just causing us to feel super high vibes. So to me, it's a very, very positive energy for sure. And we have the Chariot. So the Chariot to me, this is connected to the sign of Cancer, by the way. But this right here, this is about finding your way in your world. This is also about two energies that need to be on the same wavelength in order to make that chariot go. So what I'm getting here is that vibrationally, if you're in separation with this masculine, both of you guys are really plugged into your purpose and your mission. You're really plugged into your destined path, and it's only a matter of time before your paths cross again in the physical world. So to me, this is like something that you guys might not even realize that you're working up to, but that's something that's eventually going to happen as you follow through with your purpose, your mission, and basically doing your thing. So as both masculine and feminine thrive, their paths are destined to cross again at some point in the 3D world, because I do see the Three of Pentacles as a 3D card. So you guys are both working together to expand, clear things up that are confusing, and to create an amazing life. And it's like we're creating this 10 of Cups right now, and we don't even know it. We're creating it just with our actions right now, but we don't even know it. That egg, those two eggs in that picture, right? The eggs that are resting on the feminine's bicep right there. They haven't even cracked yet. They haven't even cracked yet. But they're in this incubation stage. They're not ready yet. But you guys are working towards that. That is what I'm seeing in today's reading. So this to me just tells me for the feminines to just continuously keep working on you and expanding your minds and learning everything that you can on your journey, and, you know, doing the things that you love and continuing to thrive here, because the masculine is obviously doing the same thing too. And it's only a matter of time before this king and queen come together to rule the world. And I don't mean that literally, but together. It's like a power couple for sure. So this is a future like snapshot of what could be, what's happening here, what's in the energy field. It's very positive. I will be doing an entire reading dedicated to the divine feminine tomorrow on the full moon in Virgo. And it's something that I'm going to be doing because it's going to kind of coincide with my newsletter that I do every single month. I like to do full moon and new moon rituals, spreads, and everything like that. And I want to dedicate that to the divine feminine, because obviously every single week I'm going to be doing these readings for the masculines. But I really feel that that full moon and new moon is a great time for the feminine to reset, work with herself, do any kind of healing, letting go, goal setting, etc. So I just want you guys to know that that's a new plan that I have, that I'm setting in motion starting tomorrow for you divine feminines out there. So definitely stay tuned for that. And that's what I have for you today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments section, make sure you're subscribed, maybe even share this with somebody who would benefit. And if you guys would like to show your appreciation, you guys can tip me for today's reading by my donation link down below, or you guys could even buy me a deck. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so exciting when I get a deck in the mail. So anyways, thanks again for watching, you guys. You take care. Bye-bye.